Hi everybody. This isn't a book video, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about recyclables. I know it is pretty hard to keep your kiddos entertained, being home all this time, and I also know that going out and getting new toys all the time is expensive and not advised because of the situation that we're in, and it's not just not always feasible. So just wanted to do a quick video about how recyclables can really be a fun way to play with your child. And what made me think of all this was last night we were eating ice cream, and at the end I thought, well, this is such a great container. I kind of hate to throw it away. And it just got me thinking about all the things that you could do with it. So for the little ones, it could just be simple as cleaning it out and putting other toys in it. Babies love to fill and dump, so you could put blocks in there. You could put toy animals, toy people. You could cover it with a scarf. I have a towel, but you could cover it with a scarf. Play peekaboo with it. If you have the lid as well, I unfortunately recycled mine before I thought of this. But if you have the lid, you could always put a little water in, screw the lid on. It should be waterproof, but check that before you give it to them. But they can, have a clear container to see how the water moves and how it swishes. You could add some food coloring and do a little project that way. It's just a really great thing to use. So if they are using utensils, you can use a spoon and just have them mix some water around, or you could put like oatmeal or flour in, let them feel the weight of the flour or the oatmeal while you're mixing. If you have one of these, basting brush, I think it is, it'd be a fun way to water paint. Nice, activity that's not too messy. And so there's just so many different things that you can use with this. I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch, so be creative and just see what you can come up with. Babies love things that are new, even if it's recyclable. This is something that they'll play with for 5 minutes even, and it just gives you a new activity that's not the same old toys. So I just started looking around my pantry and came up with a bunch of other things. If you have a breadcrumb container, these are great for just sensory. You just listen to the sound. Again, you could, if it's empty, you can just put things at the bottom. Your child can reach in. It's really good for depth perception. And just, again, filling and dumping things. You could put balls in here. Same if you have a, what is this? Unsweetened cocoa, I think it is. Yeah. Same type of deal. This is a great container. It's got metal inside, so it would sound really neat if you were rolling like a ball around. This would also be a fun project if you had a piece of paper and paint and a ball. This is for younger kids. This is a great no mess activity. You can put a ball in there, or a couple balls, some paint and on the paper, and then wrap the paper around on the inside, close it up, and then they just shake it around, and the ball will roll around and make patterns on the paper inside because the paint is in there. So that would be a really fun activity. We've done that plenty of times, and that's really cool. And the ball makes a neat sound, so the babies stay engaged. So that's fun. What else? Spice containers. Just make sure they're not a choking hazard. The bigger ones, definitely, like the thicker. Don't use the small ones, the little teeny ones. But these are another this is great for water play, especially the ones that have the holes on the top. You can fill and dump some water. That's pretty fun. This is also for the older infants, younger toddlers. This is a great fine motor activity, just opening and closing the lid. Some gum containers also have this type of lid. These are really great. Babies love doing this all day, and adults. So if you have spice containers, clean them out, and these are really great tools. Also, as they get older, using real products like this in your dramatic play area, if you have a kitchen or just some pots and pans, giving these to your child to use as real play objects is really fun for them. So that's always an option as they get older. Um, Applesauce containers. Once they eat their applesauce or their fruit, you can just clean these out. These are great for water play as well. And this doesn't have to be in the bathtub. You could do a little narrow, flat bucket of water inside and just let them scoop and dump. Again, it's great for their fine and gross motor skills. These are also great if you're painting and you want to use it as a paint cup. It's a great way to repurpose that. Same as these containers. I don't know if you ever are doing takeout. We got takeout today for lunch, and my salad had all these little components on the side, which was really nice. But this is another great tool that you can use as a paint cup. You can use it in the water play. You can use it just as a scoop, fill and dump thing for your babies and toddlers. It's just a really good way to repurpose it. Tissue boxes. Tissue boxes are super fun for kids of all ages. I know tissues are in high demand, so if you don't want them pulling out all your tissues, then I would suggest getting some scarves that you have at home or just pieces of fabric. The babies can reach their hands in and get the object out, pull it out. Really great for their, again, fine and gross motor skills, object permanence, all those good things. So tissue boxes are great as well. And it's just things that they can just keep reusing over and over. And there's just so many other things. I think that was all I could find in my quick little search. But there's just so many things that you can use at home. Really it's just anything that's new to them is a toy. So, hopefully these will give you some more time to be creative with your kids. And if you have any other suggestions, let me know and I'll add it. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. And good luck. All right, thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.